How would you like to double, triple, or quadruple your sales in 90 days while saving more time to concentrate on the areas of your business you want to? Would that sound good to you? Stop for a moment and imagine actually what that would feel like. Your profits would skyrocket, you'd be able to increase your bonus, you'd feel secure that your business was on a sound footing. You wouldn't have to spend weekends worrying about work anymore. You'd be able to finally switch off and actually enjoy the fruits of your hard work with your family. Can you imagine if all that happened to you? How is it all possible? Well, with a digital marketing automation strategy that could deliver you 20, 50 or even 100 plus ready to buy prospects each and every month on autopilot. So if you're looking to generate more traffic, generate more leads, generate more sales and ultimately more profit for your business, then this will be one of the most important videos you'll ever watch, and I'll get to why in just a moment. We're in Avanto and we want to share with you over the next few minutes how our clients and us are creating simple digital marketing automation strategies online using our platform to generate hundreds of high quality leads and sales into our business each and every week with consistency and predictability, and how you can do the same too. We call it the domino effect. When you knock one domino down with €1 spend, it can knock more dominoes as a result, generating 3, 20, 50 euros or even more in revenue. Sounds hard to believe, but in this short video I show you exactly how it works and how you can use the very same strategy to double, triple or even quadruple your sales in the next 90 days, even if you're a tech newbie and you struggle to get results online in the past. Does that sound cool to you? You see, we started Avanto from a bedroom with only a few euros and all computers we had lying around. We hustled and cold called for our first few clients. Now fast forward a quick few years and we're still growing strong. Since then we've worked with hundreds of businesses and run thousands of campaigns with some of the biggest brands and multi-million euro businesses in the country. From startups to hundreds of small to medium businesses to dramatically explode their sales. In the process, we've learned a thing or two about growing business online fast, which ultimately comes down to human psychology. That is, what makes people buy and what doesn't. We've used these very same strategies we're about to share with you to generate huge increases in revenue for both ourselves and our clients. In other words, this isn't some theoretical shot in the dark, rather battle-hardened strategies that can be used in any industry. You see, we've been in the trenches, on the front lines, getting our teeth kicked in, trying, testing, perfecting the most effective business growth strategies on the planet. And we've used these to grow Avanto from a one bedroom with no funding, with no safety net, to being one of the fastest growing digital marketing companies in the country. So if you're looking to grow more traffic, grow more leads, increase your profits and attract more dream clients, you are definitely in the right place here. We are also going to be revealing our top 3 biggest mistakes most businesses make when trying to generate more leads and sales online. And we're also going to be sharing the top 2 things you need to do to scale your business 2, 3, 4 or even 10 times in a matter of months. So pay very close attention because you definitely want to get these right. However, before we go any further, this is not one of those quick rich websites that promises a fortune for doing nothing. Neither us nor our clients' results are typical. Contrary to what you've heard, marketing on the internet isn't simple. It isn't about sitting around and hitting refresh on your bank account and watching the money pile in. It's like anything in life. You get out what you put in. Therefore, those who take average actions will see average results versus those who take massive actions and get massive results. Just like some of the results we're about to share with you today. Are you ready to get started? Now, the top 2 types of clients we work with are clients who have an e-commerce website or sell their product or service online. It can be any type of product or business, from beauty products to car parts to food or sports equipment to hotels, pretty much anything you can think of, and that they want to sell more of their products online. Now, the second group are service-based businesses or information products like agency freelancers, coaching consultants, personal trainers, education providers, B2B lead generation, small local business, non-profits, blogging affiliates, or a new business starting out and want to scale their business to at least 10,000 euros a month or more in revenue online. We offer people in both these groups one-on-one services. So if you or the company you work for fall into one of these categories and are looking to dramatically grow your sales in the fastest time possible to create a steady stream of ready-to-buy prospects and dream clients who want to buy your product or services, then what we're going to share with you is going to give you lots of actionable strategies and tactics that you can go away and use right now for free to exponentially grow your business. Because the strategies we're about to share with you in this short video is exactly what we have used over and over again to scale multiple different businesses in multiple different markets in multiple different industries. Now, unlike most online agencies or online gurus, we don't just teach scaling and digital marketing automation. We actually do what we teach successfully every single day in our own business. In fact, you're probably watching this video as a result of clicking one of our triggers and taking the desired action we wanted you to take. Not only do we do this successfully for our own digital marketing agency, but we do it for other businesses in other industries because of our experience helping scaling these businesses so successfully using different strategies and our marketing automation platform. So if you're not selling a consistent 20 to 100k per month of your product and service right now, the problem is simple. You see, business suffers from one or possibly all three symptoms of low sales. Number one, that is low traffic, meaning you simply are not getting enough people to your website or landing pages in front of your offers. 2. Low conversions. You are probably getting enough traffic but are not seeing the levels of leads and sales you want. You are having a conversion problem, meaning the offer in front of your prospects simply isn't compelling enough for them to make them buy. 3. No or small list, meaning you don't have enough prospects or previous clients you can communicate with via email, text or phone to make offers to, meaning you simply don't have enough qualified buyers and leads coming into your business each and every month. It is simply impossible for you to hit your revenue and income goal. Does this sound familiar? And you're basically saying, what can I do to generate more leads and sales to scale my business? Or you wake up to an empty inbox, or you get into the office and maybe you have 2 leads, and these are all just tire kickers and price shoppers, and you've no clear path for growth. Do you look at your business and worry, where is the next prospect, client or sale going to come from? What this simply means is that even though you may be the best at what you do, you simply aren't getting in front of enough of the right prospects or communicating the right offer to them. And let's face it, nowadays, everyone is doing online marketing. So this means that if your competitors have an online strategy that works, you are losing countless leads and customers every single day to them. This leaves you struggling to generate enough of the right type of leads to hit your revenue goals. Once you implement our strategies, you'll never have to worry again about where your next client or sale is going to come from. You'll have control over your revenue and income because you will be able to generate as much leads and clients as you want on demand. You will no longer have to worry or guess where your next customer is going to come from, and you'll have certainty. You'll have more time and money because you won't be wasting your time and resources on marketing strategies that are simply getting no results. Wouldn't that be exciting? Are you wondering what this winning strategy is? So in the past couple of years, we have worked with and had countless businesses apply for help and advice in scaling their businesses and growing their online sales. After looking at so many businesses and running thousands of campaigns, you start to see patterns and ultimately what's working and what's not. We found that all a business needs in order to really scale revenue is just 2 specific things in place to hit 1 million euros or more. Want to know what these are? Number 1. High quality converting targeted traffic that allows you to spend money to get new clients on a consistent basis. You see, the most dependable and predictable way to grow sales and generate wealth is to turn your advertising into profit, meaning that if you want to predictably and consistently grow your leads and sales, you need to have control of your traffic and ultimately control of your business and profits. Okay, so there are basically all types of loopholes for gaming this system and getting truckloads of free traffic, right? Now, does some of it work? Maybe for a month or 2. But if your business is reliant on that, you don't have a business. You have an income stream that is supported by an unsustainable gimmick. Our strategies are not about setting up systems that are here today but gone tomorrow. This is no way to scale a business and set it up for the long-term success. And if you're not doing that, you're just wasting your time. Am I right? Number 2, you need an offer that will convert the traffic and potential prospects into high-paying customers who keep coming back over and over again. So let's talk about traffic for a moment. Right, there are several forms of traffic sources we use to scale our traffic, leads and sales. And these traffic sources all focus on bringing 3 types of prospects into your business. Okay, so the first type of prospect is in buy mode. The second is prospects in the awareness stage, and the third is called a cold prospect. So in buy mode, there are people who are searching in hunt mode and specifically looking for the products you provide. These type of prospects are generally the best to reach through SEO or Google AdWords. They have very high purchase intent as they are actively looking for a solution. They could also be people who follow you on Facebook and are very familiar on the products and services you provide. The second is the prospect in the awareness stage. Now, these type of prospects are not actively searching, but are aware they have a problem and are open to buying. And the third type of prospect, and the largest group of people, are cold prospects. Now, a cold prospect is someone who isn't searching and doesn't know they have a problem or need, but are a good candidate for the product and service that you sell. This represents the largest segment of your market. So targeting these prospects in buy mode can be done by Google AdWords or SEO, focusing on high purchase intent keywords. You are specifically targeting the prospects that are fully aware and have a need and are just searching to whom they want to do business with. Now, targeting people in the awareness stage can be done through a bunch of different platforms like Google, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, etc. Now, there are some incredible targeting features that allow you to identify prospects that show they have buyer intent and are open to buy and match all the laser target criteria from household income to purchase activity options for your ads. Now, targeting cold prospects represents the largest segment of your market, and this can be done again through Google, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, etc. With this segment, you want to have a sales funnel for warming up these cold prospects and cold traffic through a series of emails and education-based content. This is where you can completely dominate your market, and is ultimately where the biggest potential for growth lies long term. And I'm sure you want to dominate your market, right? Now, all of these traffic sources provide an incredible opportunity for you to grow your revenue and your profits. But which one of them is right for your business? Well, that all depends on three simple things. Now, the first thing is, what do you sell? Second, what is your customer worth to you? And thirdly, what are you willing to spend to acquire a new customer? These are the first three things you need to break down and figure out for your business. They sound like basic questions, but you'd be surprised by actually how many businesses don't know on average how much an average customer is worth to their business or how much they spend to acquire a customer. These are the questions you really need to sit down and figure out for your business. Next, I want to share with you the three biggest mistakes we see businesses make when they try to scale their traffic, leads, and sales. I'm sure you want to know what these are, right? Now, you can use these as a kind of a scorecard to gain a level of insight to the growth potential online for your business. Mistake number one is telling, not showing. You see, there are three ways you can influence people. One way is to talk about how good you are, how great your products and services are, and all that kind of stuff. The second is to have others talk about how good you are. Both of these work, but the most effective way to demonstrate how good you are is by showing people you can help them by actually helping them. Now, this doesn't only help with influencing them, but it creates a lot of goodwill in your marketplace and will help you reach a much larger segment of your market, because people are 10 times more likely to come to you to learn something than to be sold to. So if all your marketing is screaming, buy my stuff, you are only appealing to a fraction of your potential buyers in your market and are missing out on huge potential of the numbers of buyers. So how much are you missing out on? Well, let me run through the larger market formula with you real quick. Now, what the larger market formula shows is that in any given market, 3% of prospects are looking to buy right now. These guys are intensely interested in solving the problem of fulfilling the desire they have right now. These people are looking really to decide whether to buy from you or one of your competitors. Now, if you are like most business people, then this is where all your attention is going. Then we have a further 17% of the market that is in information gathering mode. Now, these are basically like window shoppers. They may not be looking to buy right now, but they are certainly open to it and they are researching. Then there are a further 20% of the market that are in problem aware mode, meaning that they know they might have a need for a new car, losing weight, etc., but are not actively searching or looking to buy. Finally, there is the other 60% of the market who aren't problem aware and aren't looking to buy. Now, most businesses direct all their attention and efforts to the 3% of the market who is looking to buy right now. They largely compete on price and they are out there screaming, we've got the best range or the cheapest products. But get this, the other part of the market is 3,200% larger. So there's a huge opportunity in reaching the 97% outside of the top of the pyramid, and believe it or not, even disinterested prospects may turn into lucrative customers if you know how to approach them. Can you imagine if you could grab a chunk of that? The problem is businesses treat every single lead like it's the 3% that are actually ready to buy. Now, how does this apply to your online environment? So let's look at a conversion funnel. Now, the average bounce rate on a website is simply the amount of people that come to your site and don't go past the first page. It's sitting at around 47%. And I know a lot of you out there are saying, my bounce rate is a lot higher, my bounce rate is a lot lower maybe. But on average globally, it's about 47%. Now, this leaves roughly the other 50% of people interested who stay about your site and read about your company and are actively interested in your products and your services you provide. Now, the average conversion rate for a website is between 1 and 3%. Sure, it varies industry to industry, but on average, it's roughly around about 3%. So it's pretty obvious where the biggest opportunity lies and where the money is being left on the table. So it's more about getting these guys, the other 50% who are actively interested in the products and the services you sell, to buy. But basically, you want to know how to do that, right? The quickest and easiest way we've found to do this is by using what we call a high value content offer, or also known as a lead magnet. Now, a lead magnet is basically something you give away on your lead generation page to incentivize prospects to want to give their name, email, address, phone number, or whatever other info you were asking for so they can enter into your sales funnel. Now, the easiest type of lead magnet that there is to create a free report. So basically, now that you know what a lead magnet is and how it works, let me run through two different scenarios. Okay, so one scenario is that you have 100 visitors to your website. Now, if you send them to a normal get a quote, get in touch with us page, a typical call to action on most websites, that typically converts to 3%. So out of those 100 visitors, 3 will become leads. Now, we find that the average close rate of an inbound lead is around 30% across all industries of clients we've managed, meaning you get one sale from that exercise. Now, let's run through another model. Let's say you get another 100 visitors sent to your website, but instead this time, instead of getting a quote pricing contact us kind of a form, we have a free report. Now, these offers convert at 25% and upwards, as naturally it's a much lower commitment offer where we are essentially giving something of value away for free for a name and email address. So from those 100 visitors, we get 25 leads. Now, naturally on this type of lead, the close rate is lower because the person has basically given their name and email address and downloaded a free report. They haven't asked for a specific quote, so there's a lot lower level of commitment from them, and we have found that these leads typically convert at around 12% if done right. So out of those 100 visitors, 25% conversion rate gives us 25 leads, and at a 12% close rate of these gives us 3 sales. So you can see, with a different approach to the 100 visitors that are coming from Facebook, Google AdWords, or SEO, or wherever the traffic is coming from, you are still paying the same amount of money for that traffic. However, how you treat that traffic and position your offers can literally triple your sales, and he who spends the most to acquire a customer wins. Therefore, if you're making 3 times the amount of sales of the same amount of traffic than your competitors, then you're going to go out and win that market. Hope that's making sense to you. So now that you know how lead magnets work, you can dramatically increase your business. Let's run through a few different lead magnets you can use in your business. So as we went through, you could use a free report. You could also use videos, cheat sheets, swipe files, small courses, webinars, etc. Now let's move on to mistake number 2, relying on one source of traffic to generate these leads in the first place. This is all too common and we hear it the whole time from prospects, and basically this is how it goes. A business starts advertising, be it SEO or Google Ads, etc. and they start with a small budget, say €10 a day, and they get some traffic and leads coming in and start converting those leads into sales, and everything's going great. And then they hire more salespeople to deal with all the new influx of leads and sales, and even increase their ad spend to increase even more business. Now the business owner is really happy and they have found an advertising channel that works to scale their business. Then something changes. Things are always changing in life, right? Google changes their algorithm, Facebook updates their ad policy, or Google AdWords change the scope of their ad platform with no prior warning. Just like they did Friday, February 26th, 2016. Now Google decided that they were going to remove the sidebar ads on search results. And after this day, businesses that solely relied to get this traffic and leads were hurt, and hurt badly, because Google literally wiped off 70% of its ad real estate. So the competition for those top spots, for those remaining positions, those remaining 30%, they soared, they skyrocketed. And the increase in competition caused the cost per clicks to skyrocket also. And then suddenly the business finds itself with far less traffic into their website for the same amount of money they're spending, the same amount of staff they have to pay, same kind of overheads. And this is the kind of result. So the most successful businesses, they build on multiple flows of traffic to maintain a flood of leads, right? And that is why you should ensure to have leads coming in from multiple different sources. If it goes down to one, the others can quickly pick up the slack. This means when something happens on Google, Facebook or Instagram, and your competitors will be left floundering while your leads and revenues are still going strong because you have multiple streams coming into your business. The analogy we like to use is, if you build a table, do you want to build it with one leg that's not very secure? Just like your business, you want to have multiple legs of traffic so your business is very stable. Am I right? Okay, moving on to mistake number 3, not tracking your leads. Now the next common mistake that we see is, even if a business has multiple flows of traffic and they're spending an incredible amount of time creating content and doing SEO and creating Google ads and Facebook ads, updating their social networks and doing Facebook Live and all that, and then they really have no idea where their leads are coming from because they're not tracking the numbers properly, or worse, they're not tracking the numbers at all. And that mistake really comes down to guessing rather than tracking. So what numbers should you be tracking? This is where most digital agencies and most business owners have it all wrong. They are focusing on clicks and cost per clicks, impressions and rankings and conversions conversion rates, but you can't take any of those numbers to the bank, right? So they are good metrics to guide a campaign, but they don't result in money into your bank account. So the only numbers that really matter when you are trying to scale your business are: what does it cost to acquire a customer? And 2, how much money is that customer worth? And if you want to simplify things even further, how much money did I spend and how much money did I make? That's it, your return on investment. That is the only thing that matters, because once you know exactly how much it is to acquire a customer, and once you have complete understanding of how much that customer is worth to your business becomes infinitely scalable, because you can predict for every euro you spend on your marketing, you are going to be getting back 3, 4, 50 euros or more back in profit. If you can't pay money to acquire a new customer, then you don't have a business, you have a hobby. And if you don't know accurately how much money you make off every euro you spend on marketing, the likelihood is you are playing it too small, and it is likely the reason you are struggling to predictably grow your business. So let me ask you a question. If you don't have a predictable and consistent stream of ready-to-buy prospects coming into your business each and every month, how much is it costing your business not to get help? I want to do a real quick exercise to figure that out. You okay with this? I want you to write down these 2 numbers. Firstly, what is your monthly revenue goal? What is that thing when your alarm goes off in the morning, you were pumped up to achieve it? What is that monthly revenue goal that will give you the life you want? And 2, how much revenue did you do last month? Now we're going to be doing some basic maths here. So what we're going to do is take your monthly revenue goal and we're going to subtract your current monthly revenue. The figure you get is basically what it is costing you to stay in the same path that you are right now. So if your revenue goals are 100k a month and that is where you want to be at, that's the kind of number you were playing for, but you're currently only doing 20k per month. Basically meaning it's an 80k gap in what it's costing you per month, which is 960k per year. And basically all this is going to your competition that have these systems set up in place and running like well-oiled machines. So how much longer do you want to keep this 960k euro problem? Not getting enough traffic, not getting enough leads, not getting enough sales. So by now you're probably wondering, how do you get your own traffic marketing strategy that will generate 3, 50 or 200 euros for every euro you put in? Well, for a limited time, I've set some time aside from my office to personally design a custom marketing automation strategy worth 497 euros for you for free. Now here's how that works. There is a 30-minute strategy call and we will jump on a call together and be listening to you. We'll review your business and look at your whole sales process with you and your goals. Then based on what you tell us, we will plan a custom marketing automation strategy for you for free. This plan is specifically for you to reach your growth goals in your business. We usually charge 497 euros for this comprehensive business analysis and planning. You will be speaking with one of our digital growth strategists, personally picked to maximize your leads and sales. You are literally getting a complete breakdown of our proprietary system specifically tailored to your business. Now their job will be to come up with a specific plan and to tailor it to your business to maximize your leads and sales, and at the end of the call there is zero obligation to take us up on any of our services. We usually charge 497 euros for this comprehensive planning and analysis. You're probably asking yourself, why are we doing this? For the nature of full transparency, the nature of the people who go through this process are so impressed and so interested they actually ask to become clients. But here's the catch you've been looking for. We can't help everybody. So who is this for? This is for businesses and service professionals who want to take the new opportunity and achieve their goals. This is for you if you want to grow your business to a minimum of 20k per month fast. We are talking about a matter of months, not years. This is for you if you want a consistent stream of sales streaming into your business every month with consistency and predictability. This is also for you if you offer something of genuine value and it really helps people. This is for you if you're really committed to growing your business and are willing to make it happen. Now, our most successful clients are willing to have skin in the game and fully understand that they're going to need to invest in their business in order to make more money and grow their business and take it to the next level. Can you see yourself investing in your business? So who is this not for? This is not for people who like bouncing around to the next shiny object, or who like to complain and make excuses, or constantly like to play it small. This is not for people who are constantly stuck in information gathering mode and go from one free training to another and are not looking to take any real action to move themselves closer to their goals. And this isn't for people who make decisions and don't follow through. If you were serious about adding 5 or 6 figures to your business, then take the first steps and contact us today. A word of warning though, last month's free slots were fully booked, so go ahead and book it right now. You see, this offer is extremely limited because of the intense one-on-one time needed in order to conduct these sessions, so we only have a limited number of free slots in the calendar each month. And well, once they're gone, they're gone. So once you click the button below, you will be taken to a short questionnaire. There is nothing too intrusive, and it only takes about 20 seconds to fill out. It simply helps us prepare for our session together. Next, you will book a specific time in our calendar that suits you best. So if you feel like this would be a right fit for you, go ahead and book in your call right now by clicking the big button below. And we look forward to seeing if we can dramatically grow your business by the amount of sales you generate online, and ultimately seeing if we can get you there a lot faster than you're doing on your own down like an untested road. So I hope you got a bunch of value out of this video, and whether or not you book in that call, we really enjoyed making it for you, and we look forward to chatting to you soon.